2022 is now over. However, before I get to new episodes of Gameplay and Review for 2023, I have to count down the best and the worst games that I reviewed for Gameplay and Review for 2022. Now, before I get started with this, it's time to show you one more time the opening to Gameplay and Review for 2022, because I'm going to be saying goodbye to that opening, since that opening was done for Gameplay and Review for 2022, and there's going to be a new intro for Gameplay and Review for 2023. So for the very last time, here is the intro for Gameplay and Review for 2022. Alright, it is now time to get to the countdowns. But if you are new to the Gameplay and Review series, I'm going to let you know what the Gameplay and Review series is. Because if you are new, I want to let you all know that all reviews that I do for Gameplay and Review are games that are new to me, or games that I've never played. And it can be from the past, or it can be from the present, like the Nintendo Switch game. Now, there was a lot of Nintendo Switch games that I reviewed for 2022 because I did not have the console before that particular year. And as a result, I wanted to do Nintendo Switch games for Gameplay and Review for you guys. And that's what I did mainly for 2022. There wasn't a lot of retro games for that particular year. And surprisingly enough, there wasn't a lot of reviews as it is. I was only able to do 39 reviews. That is right. It's a downgrade from 2021, because 2021 had a total of over 50 games. 2022 had less than 40. What does that tell you? I hope there's a lot of gameplay and reviews for 2023. But of course, like I said, before I get to a single game, I have to do these countdowns. And because there was no 25 Days of Christmas filled with games in 2022, I'm going to do the worst of first. Now, thankfully in December, I was able to do games that were bad, because I needed 10 games for this countdown. And I was able to. Thank God for the games that I picked. And surprisingly enough, I was able to get 10 red cards in 2022. So as a result, here's my countdown of the worst games that I reviewed for Gameplay and Review for 2022. And I hope you all enjoy. And of course, it'll be in 2 parts. So let's get to it. This episode had been planned back in 2020, and unfortunately, because of certain circumstances like COVID-19, I didn't get that chance. I am doing the sequel to Top Gun for the NES. Hold on, I'll be right back, folks. Oh, you can't pause. Holy cow, you can't pause. Oh, great. Is there a pause button? No, there's no pause button. Oh, great. So the only thing I can do is just kill myself. Oh, man. Take off. Oh, you fucking asshole. You got me right away. That fucker. Pretty interesting game mode, but the problem is it's too hard. See, you got me right there. Oh! I went right into it. Dang nabbit. That's the one big problem. Is that if you lose, you have to start all over again. From the beginning. That's really the biggest problem. All that hard work goes down the drain. And now you gotta face the enemy, and the question is how to beat them. See? You lose, guess what? You don't face the enemy. There's no checkpoint. See? You have to go all the way back to the sticking beginning, and I hate that. You lose once, you start all over. What the fuck? I hate that. You can't face the boss or anything. No, you have to go all the way back and face all these again. Fucking A. Should have made it at least reasonable. No, they have to make it more challenging. Work it much more harder. See? Good night. Game's over. I'm done. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. Even though I could recommend this for the 2-player mode, I can't recommend it for anything else. Top Gun, the second mission, is number 10. And of course, it's because I gave it a red card because of its unfair difficulty. Now, Konami is usually good at releasing a game and making it pure gold. This was one of the ones where they laid an egg. This time I'm going to try another Sabic game. I'm going to try one of their other games. And of course I downloaded Calculator. I did that, but that's not this game. The game I'm trying is bowling. It's custom. What, just customize the ball? Oh, just get... No, thank you. Select. Thank you. That's all that it is. You just customize your ball and that's it. One. Well, he has 2 players at least. Hold ZL and or ZR buttons to launch. ZL. And that's it. Oh, this is so fucking funny. Be aggressive. Be very aggressive. It's not like that in regular bowling, I'll tell you that. This is just silly. See, this bowling game's so laughably bad. I'm kind of enjoying it. He goes over to the other stick inside. Oh, this game is oh, this game is terrible. It's laughably bad. This game sucks. This is not like regular bowling. Shit. Shit. Oh, this is so laughably bad, I like it. See, it goes over to the other sticking side. Oh my goodness. And it goes over the other sticking side. Well, this is getting a red card, but I'm at least gonna give it a generous red card. It's at least playable. Strike! There we go! See, this is laughably bad. And it really... Look at that! Give me one pin, please. Give me one pin for that. I'm bowling pins over on the other side. That was fun. It was a good laugh. If you definitely want a good bowling game, then stick with Wii Sports or any of the bowling titles that have been made before the Sabic one, because those will most likely be better than the one that Sabic made. Sabic's bowling is number 9, and the reason why it's higher than Top Gun is because of its problems. And that is because in a game of bowling, if you ever played real life bowling or you've seen a game that is on a TV channel, because there's PBA bowling, you usually know that you usually get another frame when you get a strike or a spare in the 10th. And sometimes when you get 2 strikes, you get another frame. Sabic's bowling did not have that. When you get a strike or a spare on that particular frame, the game ends. And another problem that I had is with the pins. When you usually knock down pins, they are usually removed from play for the next shot. Sabic's bowling did not have that. They keep the pins that are knocked down on the rack. So you end up hitting the pins, and it actually makes it easier sometimes for you to get the other pins as well, to get a spare. But that's not how bowling works. You don't cheat in bowling. They take off the pin so that way you don't cheat in bowling. Sabic's bowling allows for you to cheat, essentially. And as a result, it ended up higher than Top Gun. But not as high as other games, because the thing about it is, I didn't think it was that bad enough, but it was still a game that I had to give it a red card for, because of those 2 things that are not in real life bowling. So there you go. Now you know why Sabic's bowling is on this list. I had no choice. It's a game that I know that Wii Viewer does not like. And I know that this game has gotten quite a bit of negative reviews. So it's possible that I'm going to give this a red card.
Welcome to our carnival games!
The voice acting. Blah. Bang. Hit a home run. Oh, you get points. Trolls are fine. Trolls are fine in this game, that's it. Batter up. Yeah. Terrific tossing! Yay!
Play games, win tickets, spend tickets, play more games. Simple.
I hate that voice acting now.
Get all those games. Can't hardly wait till you play.
Ugh, I'm sick and tired of that guy. Oh, I'm on the bottom here. This looks nothing like a carnival game, though. Well, so far this game sucks. It doesn't control well. This game controls like shit. I'm sorry, I don't like the controls on this. The controls on this suck. And I only got second. The controls on this suck. I don't like the controls. And this is not a carnival game. Is it like bumper cars or something? What the fuck?
Don't be afraid of the supernovas until they're about to blow.
This game sucks. This game sucks anyway.
Battle balloons.
Battle balloons are. This is probably much more of a carnival game than others that I've played. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Fucking hell. Oh, this game sucks.
Attack from below.
No, this game sucks. Go back. Sorry. So far, I think most of these minigames suck. I'm falling behind. Okay, this isn't bad. This really isn't bad. Okay. Yeah. This would work with motion controls. I will say there are a few good things about this, but not enough for me to really recommend this to anybody. I'm glad this is in the bargain bin. Carnival Games is number 8, and it's because of the games that I played. Now, of course, I didn't play every single game, but I will tell you that out of the games that I played, most of them sucked, unfortunately. And because of that, I had to put this on the list. I ended up giving this game a red card as well, and that's because I did not like the games that are on it. And some of the games that I've seen on it are not carnival themed games. This is supposed to be carnival games, for God's sake. And 2K ended up screwing this game up because not all of the games are carnival themed. If they would have put games that were carnival themed on here, because there was supposed to be 20 games, it should have been 20 carnival themed games. And unfortunately, not all the games that are on here are carnival themed. But of course, the biggest reason why I had to put this on here is because of the games that sucked. And another problem that I also had is that you have to unlock the rest. I also did not like that. But of course, my original review that I did had me bashing this game even further. Because the thing about it is, I really thought there was only 2 games that I could play, and it actually turned out that I could actually play 8 of them. 8 of the 20 games. The rest I had to unlock. Because how the game worked is there were 5 games each. And there were certain categories. And 2 games were unlocked, 3 games were not. So as a result, 8 games were unlocked, 12 games had to be unlocked. Now, some of them are easy to unlock and others are not. But unfortunately, most of the games that I've played on here that are unlocked are boring. And as a result, this game ended up higher than Sabix Bowling. Because Sabix Bowling, at least I found some enjoyment with. This I didn't. But I will say it's not as bad as other games on the countdown. But it's not enough for me to even recommend this game to you all. I can't recommend this. Even if you see it, I recommend that you give this game a pass. Only caught a little glimpse of the Wii viewers review. I was trying my best not to see any gameplay footage because I wanted to go in completely blind. I only heard the ending to his review and he said it was a bad game. Yeah, I wish the controls were a little better. If they were, I think this would be even funner. Wii Viewer was right about the controls. Definitely. I'm having difficulty controlling this sucker. RP. What the R? It's supposed to be rest in peace, not RP. That's a problem. RP? Give me a sticking break. I'm starting to get bored with this game. And I'm looking for coins and stuff, and the thing about it is, and once a game gets boring, it never recovers. Unfortunately, because I'm starting now getting bored with collecting these coins, it does have something. It does have at least a bit of a challenge. Wii Viewer was right. Hut, 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 hut. I'd rather just give up. More. Oh no, no, no. Dang nabbit! Aw, oh, crap. It don't matter anyway, because I was getting bored with it. I know that this was a small game, and I knew for a fact that it was sort of like a homebrew game, but unfortunately it wasn't executed that well. I really, really wish that it would have been. And just collecting coins and coins and coins actually kind of bored me. So as a result, I didn't like the game that much. And unfortunately, because of the problems that I experienced, I have to give Maze a red card. Maze is the first Wii U game that I have on the countdown, and of course it's not as bad as other Wii U games that I played that are on this countdown, but it's still bad, and that's because it got rather boring pretty quickly. And I also did not like the controls one bit. I really wish Maze would have been a lot better, and I think if it would have, because it did show promise at first, I probably would have liked it even better, but unfortunately they screwed up and I had no choice but to put Maze on this list. It's just not as fun as I thought it could have been, and Maze didn't really throw me that much as I got to play it even further. It's definitely much worse than Carnival Games, though. Carnival Games at least had something that Maze doesn't. There's at least a few games that were enjoyable with this, where Maze was just boring, and unfortunately was pretty limited as well. So as a result of the controls and the boring gameplay, Maze ended up on this countdown. Of course, I have to get to the game that I'm reviewing today from the Wii U shop. And that, of course, is Zika's Last Stand. And I'm going in this game completely blind. I have no idea what this game is going to be. I don't know how it is or whatever not. The only way I'm going to find out is if I actually play it for you guys on the Wii U. Okay. I wonder if this is similar to Famicom Wars. $200, 100% life. I don't know what I did there. Game over. See, I have no idea how to... It's an interesting game, but I don't think it's that thrilling. That's it. Just start the game and get it over with. Okay, it's just a simple game. It's showing down the screen I'm doing that, and I'm getting points and whatever not. Cool music though. I like the soundtrack so far. Nope, that was it. This is, yeah, it is pretty challenging. And you do get money and stuff for your resources. But that's it. That's all that you do in this game. That's my only big gripe. That's it. See, and that's what happens. That's all that the game is. And that's probably my only real gripe with the game, is that you just put in resources and whatever not until the game's over, and that's pretty much it. But the thing about it is, this game didn't really do it for me at all. I really wish it would have had better. So, unfortunately, I have no choice. Whatever Last Stand, or Zika's Last Stand, whatever not, gets a red card for me. That's my recommendation. It gets a red card. Zika or Zyza's Last Stand is number 6. I do apologize if I'm not pronouncing that right. But this game was even more boring than Maze. And even though it controlled well, there was really not much to it. And I really wish it had more. All you were doing was just using the Wii U gamepad to put in certain commands, and that was pretty much it. It was more of a simulator than anything else. And I really didn't like that. This is a terrible Wii U game as a result. It's playable, yes, but it's more of a simulator type game, and I think similar type games are not as good as games that I like. And as a result, I had no choice but to put Zyza's Last Stand on my list, and it's number 6 for a reason. It was just boring, and having to put different commands on the Wii U gamepad just didn't do it for me. And as a result, I had to put it even higher on this list than Maze. this, because at least Maze had a little something that I could play, and I could at least have some enjoyment. Where Zyka's Last Stand, all I could do was just put in commands, and that was it. So as a result, Zyka's Last Stand is higher on this list for a reason, and that is because it just got rather boring pretty quickly, and it's not much fun. Alright, that is it for at least this part of the countdown. The top 5 worst is next time, and trust me, these games deserve to be in the top 5. No question about it. And after the countdown is over, I'm going to do the inductees for the Video Game Chronicles Hall of Shit. You will find out those games next time. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe and stay awesome. And happy gaming. Happy New Year to you all. Peace out.